Hey everyone, Codith here. Let's go over some of the changes coming into Diablo 4 Season 6 and the Vessel of Hatred expansion. So first off, open up our inventory here. You'll notice that we have a Socketables tab now, which is cool. This is where all of our runes and gems will go. And we have a Dungeon Keys tab. This will go with our sigils and tributes for the Undercity. Going over to our Stats tab, you'll notice these are highlighted here, our currency section here. So we got gold and obols showing currently, but if I want to display pale marks, I can pin that currency as well, or Citadel coins. So that's pretty cool. Going over to our materials tab, another cool feature that they added, or really helpful like UI interface here, it shows you where all of these materials can come from. So like iron chunk collected from ore veins, salvaging weapons and jewelry, sellers and elite monsters, forgotten souls. There's another example right there. This also works with boss materials as well. So I'm going to show this. Let me close this tab here. It's not too much clutter. So yeah, Malignant Heart. This is for summoning Varshawn. You can get them from cash rewards from the Tree of Whisper, elite monsters, world bosses, Undercity, or bartering in the Mercenary Den. So that's a cool little unique feature here. Also, mythic uniques are getting changed a little bit here when it comes to crafting them. So you can still forge them at the blacksmith, but the thing is, you can't pick the one that you want unless you're going to craft it with runes. So a random mythic unique will cost you 2 resplendent sparks if you want to gamble for that. But if you want to craft a specific mythic unique, we'll go over here to the jeweler, go to rune crafting, mythic unique. So say we want to craft Endariel's Visage, it would cost 2 resplendent sparks, 6 Tam runes, 6 Quacks runes, and 6 Zan runes to craft that. So a little bit of a change there on the mythics. Also, the blacksmith also has a cache that you can craft if you have any extra materials. Guaranteed to contain a legendary item or better. I haven't tried this myself yet, but could be cool. Going down to the alchemist down here. We've also got some boss crafting stuff, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, look at this. You can craft mucus slick eggs, pincushion dolls, shackles, and shards of agony if you want to skip bosses like Varshawn and Zir for whatever reason. Yeah, it's going to just, like this one, for example, mucus slick egg. It would just cost you, I'm not sure what the first item is yet, I haven't gotten it, but it's going to cost you a malignant heart, it was an abstruse sigil and a veiled crystal. I think that's abstruse sigil, right? Yeah, abstruse sigil. Then shackles, similar thing. This would drop from Zir if you want to skip Zir. It's the same thing. I've got to find out what that first item is, though. Haven't encountered that yet. Oh, also, so the masterworking materials, they've all been condensed down to just Obdicite. So you no longer have to come over here to the Alchemist and transmute your Neath Iron down to Ingolith and then Obdicite. So it's going to save you some extra steps there, which is really nice. Mercenaries are being added to Vessel of Hatred. I'll go into a little bit more detail in a future video, but let's just get like the gist of it. So the Mercenaries are located in the Den, which is located in Hantu, southeast of Gaeakul, right here. You can just teleport there. And once inside, you've got a stash. You can buy rings and amulets here, or sell stuff. You just rather sell. You've got an anvil to salvage, repair, forge equipment, temper, masterwork. You've got an occultist to do all your occultist things, and you got your mercenaries. So you'll start off with Rahir. To unlock these other ones, you'll have to finish their individual quest lines. And you also have this bartering NPC. So this uses pale marks. This is a currency earned through rapport with each mercenary. And yeah, you can buy a bunch of stuff here. There's like items, there's materials, a whole bunch of things. You can like restock as well. More whisper activities for Grim Favors have also been added. So, like the bosses, like Duriel for example, Duriel can be a whisper now. Same for Andariel, Varshawn, Gregoire, all those guys. Also the pit. I have done a pit whisper. It's not currently active right now, but you can have the pit as a whisper, which is really cool. Speaking of the pit, there are also some changes coming to that. So the pit is now where you're going to be leveling up your glyphs. And it's also moving away from an experience based like it was with Nightmare Dungeons. into a chance to succeed and a chance to fail. So that's going to be dependent on how high of a pit tier you're clearing versus the level of the glyph. So if there's like a wide gap here, really high tier pit and a lower level glyph, you could get multiple ranks and it'll like always succeed, or like really high chance to succeed. A little bit closer, it'll be like one rank and maybe more of a chance to fail at the level. Also with glyph leveling, glyphs can now be leveled to 100. And they also, at level 45, you unlock another bonus, a legendary bonus. So this one, for example, legendary bonus increases damage to elite enemies by 8%. So that's pretty cool. We've got like legendary effects. The Paragon board is now capped at 5 boards, including your starting board. But going back to the pit here, the pit is also now going to be your capstone, essentially. So in order to unlock Torment 1, for example, you'll need to clear a tier 20 pit. Yeah, so Nightmare Dungeons, that's going to be where you're going to be farming your Obdicite. But there's also going to be some more activities for that as well. Like, there's still Infernal Hordes and the Undercity, which we're going to touch on in a little bit here. So, yeah, Artificer's tier. There's your tier selector here. It's going to cost you 3 of these Artificer's stones to open every time. You can check out your handy dandy materials tab to see where else you can get those from. So it includes Helltide, Tree of Whispers, Legion Event, World Boss, Nightmare Dungeons, Infernal Horde, and Undercity. One of the new activities coming in with Vessel of Hatred is the Undercity. The Undercity is a time-based dungeon with 3 floors and a boss. It's really good for leveling. You get some nice rewards at the very end too, and you can like customize it. I go into like a little bit more detail in another video, but yeah, here's kind of just like show it if you want to like pause it and check out the rewards, or the tributes I mean. And I can do this, customize it. But yeah, you can get boss materials, runes, masterworking materials, equipment, uniques. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff from the Undercity. It's really cool. Really fun dungeon. And if that wasn't enough for you, we also have raids coming into Diablo 4, known as the Dark Citadel, located right here. And see, it's also can be a whisper as well. Rewards you 5 Grim Favors. So I haven't done this yet on this test build, but I'm looking forward to trying this on live. It's going to be requiring at least 2 players, recommended up to 4. And it's going to have like some actual mechanics. Like they showed off that you're going to have to like deflect one of the boss attacks. It seems really cool. There's also these little caches you can get from completing each of these 3 different wings here. So Enclave of Strife, Labyrinth of Souls, Dominion of Zagral. And then you also have a new currency that comes with the Dark Citadel. Open up our materials tab and show it off here. The Citadel coins, earned from completing activities within the Citadel. And here's some of the rewards. You got a Scroll of Abundance, restores health, forging, summons an anvil for players that can repair their gear. It's kind of cool. Scroll of Generosity, revive up to 3 nearby players. Grave Oil, used to prevent durability loss on your next 3 deaths. Scroll of Restoration. Here's the Temper Reset scroll, which is really cool. This can also drop throughout the world of Sanctuary as well. So this is going to be for like all players. But yeah, if you want to farm it specifically, it'll reset all the tempers on your items. They'll be all gone. And you get all your charges back. But yeah, it's going to cost you 2,000 Citadel coins. We've got Elixir of Aggression here. I'm not going to read them all. I'll just like mouse over them. You can like pause the video and check them out at your leisure. So Swift Revival, there's one. Tailwind, Movement Speed Elixir, pretty cool. And we got some incense as well. Damage increased, all stats, move speed incense. We got some caches here. Chance for uniques, random crafting materials, gems and gem fragments. And you got some transmogs here for weapons. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to trying this out on the when it goes live for sure. And in Vessel of Hatred, we're also getting a new class called the Spiritborn. The Spiritborn's never been seen in a Diablo franchise before. It's kind of like a mix of druid and monk. So really fun combat. I've been enjoying it a lot in this test, but yeah, I'm gonna be starting this on season 6 at the gate, like right out the gate. I'm gonna be starting this on softcore. Yeah, so catch me live on Twitch. But yeah, there's going to be some changes to the skill tree as well. So every class is getting 1 new skill. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but every class is getting 1 new skill. They're getting new passives as well. So these are passives if you're not familiar. These are skills. These are also counted as passives as well, the key passives. So each class is getting also a new key passive too. So really cool stuff. And something I didn't touch on with the Paragon as well. So we're getting more Paragon points. You're going to be leveling until 60. That's the new level cap instead of 100. And you're going to start earning Paragon points at level 60 now. And the Paragon cap, I believe, is 325 with the Renown included. Those bonus points you get from the Renown and the Altars of Lilith. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, in the comments. Well, yeah, you're capped at 5 boards. So, yeah, you're going to be taking a lot of these, like, rare glyphs and stuff. You'll get, like, the legendaries. There's new glyphs that were added. For example, I believe this one is called Headhunter. Yeah, this one. It's a new glyph that gives you bonus damage to normal nodes, so there's a reason to take this glyph. Get a bunch of like dex, get some strength for armor, for example. But yeah, really cool changes coming. And last but not least, we also have a seasonal mechanic coming into Season 6 of Diablo 4. So we've got some Zakram Remnants. This is like your new Renown system here. Look, we got one to claim right there. It's got a bunch of gold, some fragments, prisms. Oh, got some tempers, items as well. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. We got those, there's this new elixir that you get too here. I guess you can call them elixirs. Yeah, rare elixirs. So, Seething Opals. That's one of the new seasonal mechanics coming in. So, this one, enemies routinely drop additional gold, additional equipment, or crafting materials. I don't see the activity on the map right now. It kind of pops up like the legions or the world boss would. You got like a limited time to get there when it pops up, but yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. I tried it a few times. You get a bunch of loot from that too. But that's all I can think of off the top of my head. That's like the gist of what's coming in a nutshell. There's definitely some stuff that I missed, but I wanted to give you like the gist of like some of the new changes coming. Get like an overall feel from it. But yeah, if you like are hyped for the changes, you're excited for Season 6, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I'll catch you all later. Take care. Peace.